Hi, and welcome back to Just Paint It. I'm Christina Watts, a multi-medium artist in Prince George, BC, and today we're going to play with alcohol inks and paint a wonderful landscape scene. To begin with, we need to use a non-porous surface. In this case, I have a wonderful paper called Yupo. Yupo is a synthetic plastic archival paper, and it accepts paints that won't go on a non-porous surface. Because what we're going to do with alcohol inks is we're going to pour it on this non-porous surface and blend it around. These inks are like a dye and they stink, so make sure you use it in a ventilated area. And these are one of my most favorite mediums. It's like Frank's Red Hot. I put them on everything. Alongside of those is the blending solution. The blending solution is important because these inks, when they hit each other, they want to go and spread away from each other. The blending solution will make them meld together on the paper. So let's get pouring. So I'm just going to freely pour whatever inks I feel like on here. Now I'm doing a sky, so it's going to be a winter scene, this one. And I'm just throwing it down. There's a lot of different techniques with alcohol ink. I'm just going to show you a really quick and fast one today. I pour the blending solution on, and now all I do is tip. And I manipulate the paper so that I get an even wash. And if I want some more of a color, like I really like that lighter color, I'll put that in. Sometimes there's spots on your paper like this that don't take the ink because maybe they're dry or something's on them. So just rub them out with a brush. This is a great way to do the northern lights, but just make sure you have them on a diagonal. Okay, we're just gonna let that dry. Okay, so we've added 3 different kinds of blues, and we've tilted it and added the blending solution and let it dry and manipulated the paper as it went. And now we're at this stage. This stage is looking really good because it looks like northern lights already. And now I'm going to put it down and add a snow cap from the alcohol ink line, which is a thicker alcohol ink. And then I'm going to use a stick. That's it, a stick. And we're going to make some mountains. So let's do it. So now we've gotten our background in with the northern lights, and we've gotten some snow-capped mountains laid out, and we're gonna add a perfect little moon. And how do I do that? It is actually with isopropyl alcohol. Make sure you get a 90% or above higher alcohol-proof fluid from your pharmacist. It's behind the counter. They might give you an interesting stare when you tell them it's for painting, but do it. It matters in alcohol ink. The alcohol ink is pushing back my other inks, and it stays in a nice perfect little circle, and it really just makes the moon for you, or the sun. So now I think I'll add some little trees to my piece, and what I do is I actually will load directly onto my brush and skim it a bit, so I just have a little bit on my brush and run my tree up. I often like to add not just one color, but 2 colors for variation. And when I'm doing my tree, it's just simply a wiggle down. Now this is of course in the Arctic, so if you have a sparse tree or an alpine looking tree, that works because that makes sense. And that is pretty much how I do my trees. Now all that's left to do is to sign this piece, and later on we'll frame it up. There you have alcohol inks. It's easy, it's fun. Thanks for watching and have an artful day.